Hello Internet, I'm Scott, and this is PLUGHITZ Live Unboxed. Today we're going to take a look at the SHIVR, which is a wireless 3D noise-canceling headphone. Obviously, we've seen a lot of Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones, but one of the things that, obviously the two things that set this apart are the 3D capability, the ability to have almost like surround sound type capability within a headphone, and also the price point, which is surprisingly low for any kind of a noise canceling headphone, let alone one that has all of these other features built in. It is important to note while we do this unboxing that this is the backer edition and does not necessarily 100% replicate what a retail box might look like, but it'll probably have the same product in the box. So let's take a look at exactly what comes with these SHIVR headphones. We'll start by taking the sleeve off, hopefully. Although that might be a challenge. Something just came out. Okay, so we've got the sleeve off. Now let's take a look inside. Here we have actually a note to me from the company about the review, which I'll take a look at off camera. We've also got the actual headphone case. I always like it when a pair of headphones like this comes with a travel case because it's designed for travel, and so being able to put this in a backpack like this is always better than, you know, just throwing them willy-nilly into a backpack or something like that. Here we have the headphones themselves, which snap together pretty easy. They're obviously designed for travel, which is really nice. There's several ways to put them together, which is pretty cool. They are very lightweight, which I'm always a fan of lightweight headphones. And let's see how they feel. Interestingly, just the passive noise blocking from putting them on is pretty intense. I don't even hear the computers here in the studio, which is impressive because the one that controls everything is pretty loud, and I don't hear it at all anymore. And now I do again. So just the passive noise dampening is impressive. I can't wait to hear the noise cancellation. They are very lightweight. They are very comfortable to wear, which clearly is an important aspect of a pair of headphones. And they don't, like, the hinge here doesn't feel flimsy as sometimes they do. So that's a good sign too. For right now, let's put that here because there's another little thing in here which is strange. There's a button, which is not something you usually see with a product like this. Again, it might be one of those things that's for backers. Music is the movement of sound to reach the soul for the education of its virtue. Plato. All right. So a quote from a philosopher included with our headphones, which is interesting. Let's see what else is in the box in addition to the headphones, because we can assume there's probably going to be a charging cable, which is not what that is. It is, however, what that is. And so that's, I think that's the box. No. Okay. So that's what's left in the box. So let's take a look at what we've got here. We have a charging cable, which is, as one would expect for something coming out today, it is USB-A to USB-C. So micro B doesn't factor into this at all, which is really good. if you were going to be using this with like a modern Android device for digital direct, assuming that it has that capability. I don't know because we have not tested it yet. C would be the more natural capability for today, since it would be C on both sides, and most phones come with a C to C cable. So that would be really great. Here we have got an 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch. So that allows us to use it for standard wired connections, which is exciting. And then in here we have got, now this is something we're starting to see with a lot of audio products, is stickers that come with it, which is really interesting. And this company has followed suit. And then here we have our user manual, where all the connections are, what the buttons do, things like that. And speaking of what the buttons do, let's take a look at that. So on the, let's see, on the left ear cup, we have got our 1/8 inch port for wired connection. We have got a button for MFC, which I'm not entirely sure what that stands for, but I imagine we will figure it out as we go. There's also a power switch. So instead of a power button, there's a physical switch over here. You don't have to worry about it accidentally turning on in your bag or something like that, which obviously can be a real pain. On the right ear cup, we've got our USB-C charging port, which is where our charger would go in. We've got two buttons, one being a rocker. The rocker is volume up and volume down, as one would expect. And then in the middle, we have what looks like a record button, but probably isn't. It's likely more like a command button for Bluetooth commanding, invoking Cortana, Siri, Google, Alexa, something like that. Let's see. It's also used for play, pause, next track, things like that. So that's perfectly expected, and that is everything. Now, one of the things that I saw on their crowdfunding page when we were doing research on the product is that one of the perks for hitting a certain level was that the logos on the headphones actually glow, which is, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's kind of cool. So a little bit of an aesthetic thing there. Obviously, it serves no real world purpose, but it's aesthetically pleasing. And so that is what comes with the SHIVR 3D wireless noise canceling headphones. There's not a whole lot in the box, but there's a whole lot to the product. Clearly, we have not done a product review yet, as we just opened the box and struggled to get the cover off. We will be publishing a review after we complete the testing process over the next couple of weeks. And once we have published it, we will add a link to the description of the video to make it easy to find the review. If you want to see our other reviews, you can go to PLUGHITZLive.com/reviews. If you want to see some of our other unboxing videos, you can find us on PLUGHITZLive.com. Go to subscribe, and you can see all of our shows there, and all the other ways to find us, including on Facebook, on YouTube, and things like that. You can always subscribe and find out when new unboxing videos are published. And until next time, ciao.